Hey, Mitch Grooms back. How you doing, guys? So what I'm going to do next is change out the valve cover gaskets on these parts car. Now let me show you what's going on with the parts car. As you can see right there, we have a very, very, very bad leak with the valve cover gasket. I think it's just kind of getting away. That's actually very dangerous. That can start a fire. It's leaking so bad. So I'm going to try this. I got two valve cover gaskets. One for the right, this bank. One for the driver's bank of the showroom new 98 XJR. Now, I know from experience, this is an art to get this right. I don't know why it is, because 3 times they have replaced the valve cover gaskets on that car. 3 times. The right, the driver's side is still leaking a little bit. The passenger side is fine. It's been done 3 times. 3. And I'm going to attempt it on the parts car because of this. And this is actually, a fire hazard. It's leaking so bad. I'm going to go ahead and attempt it on the parts car and see if I can fix this. And like I said before, I'm a full-time realtor in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm not a mechanic. That's what I'm going to do. Now let's get back to talking to the original owner. I hope you like that in series number 14. I actually have spoken by email with the original owner 7 times already with him. 7. He purchased this car for his wife's 35th birthday. She did not like the car. So what he did instead, without selling it, he drove the car instead of her. So later on, he bought her an SL, a Mercedes SL, to make her happy. But she didn't like the car, so he took up upon himself to drive the car for 8 years, and that's what he did. But I've been talking to the guy, Kenneth Pasternak. He is an incredible man. Incredible man. He wanted me to tell everybody that he's not one of the richest men in America. That's not true, but I think we know the difference here. All right. He is the original owner, and we've talked back and forth eight times already with email. Sorry guys, I got a phone call that disturbed the video. So again, Kenneth Pasternak, the original owner, has been incredible. He told me that he loved the car, never had a problem with it since he sold it. He was really, really, really devastated by the shape the car is in at this point. And again, the transmission is still messed up. The transmission module, the computer, is right here, and we think there is a wire that is not connecting. So that's what I need to figure out. I'm not a electrical guy, so I don't know how to read this stuff. So that's what I have to figure this out until this. Car is running great. Even it's got a knock sensor issue. Runs fantastic. Runs fantastic. So after we pull the valve cover off, we're gonna get to see. I'll get my borescope in there and look around and see how the tensioners look. The second owner told me he changed the tensioners out. I don't know if he did the primary or secondary, but he said he spent a lot of money and changed those out. And to date, there's no rattle when you start this car up. It actually sounds better than mine when you start this car up. This sounds better than that one. It's amazing. And that one's been replaced. Go back in my channel and you'll see all the tensioner updates and what we did. But for 109,000 miles, the tensioners had to be done, because if not, this car would not be running. tensioners don't last in these cars until like 70,000 miles, even 60,000 miles. The timing chain's gonna snap. It's gonna chunk time, so that's not good. So that's all I have. This is a very short video. Again, I appreciate your support of the channel. Please subscribe, hit the notification bell, push the all videos so you'll see when I update the videos. And again, we appreciate you. And I know this is series number 15. And again, I want to shout out to my asteroid wheels that came off to the parts car. I absolutely love the looks of these wheels. I think they really set the car off. And again, if you like old Pontiac Trans Ams, go on my page and see this one. It's an original 1981 special edition turbo Trans Am. And I saved this car as well. Let me show you. So there you have an idea. All right, thanks again, guys. I really appreciate your support, and we'll talk later. Later.